Welcome to Carol's Space Program. We've got a new drone-based shuttle on the launch pad, and it's here for testing. So we're going to do kind of more of a space shuttle-ish launch, where we've actually, instead of attaching this thing to the top that I did with my old drone, we've actually attached it to the side. And we've got some vector control units here, which should help us stay stable, hopefully. I've disabled the monopropellant on the shuttle here, so I won't use up any of it. So here we are, launching away. All engines burning. So unlike a shuttle, the shuttle didn't have a big engine here. In the real world, instead we have a big engine to help us keep this thing going up, keep it vectored well. So we are doing okay. We're not really pushing much limits here, are we? Let's throttle up a bit. We'll be losing our solid states very soon. So this is a test run. We're going to do a full orbit if we're successful, and then land, and hopefully everything will go smooth. So the last time we appeared to have, you can see the little vector engines were controlling us there. Beautiful. So yeah, the last time we had all our fuel at the, well, front and back, so we ended up getting really unbalanced. I've got all the fuel at the front now, so hopefully we'll be a balanced lander, which we'll find out. So it's going to be some time before we can actually move this thing into a right elevation, because if I try tipping this thing over, I think it's probably going to completely spin out. So we have to get nice and high before we do that. We are starting to lose control though. You see the veterans trying to kind of hold it, but we're wobbling. Yeah, it looks like I should have put some on the sides as well. We are losing it. We are losing it really bad. Come on, hold it together. You can do it. I'm actually going to throttle down. That might just get us under more control. I'm going to try manually. Okay, that manually was bad. Manually was bad. Oh my god, okay. Just about got it back. Alright, for the next launch we know that we need to put more vector controls on the top of this. But I'm having to manually adjust, but you know what, we're not doing too bad, we're going up. Right, we just lost atmosphere below us, so that's good. So I'm going to let the ship now slowly, and hopefully slowly. Yeah, it's still not easy. Try and keep it on this line here. So the thing is, we are burning liquid fuel with these engines up here. I think it's liquid fuel these things burn. Pretty sure it is. It must, because they don't do monopropellant. There's nothing else on board that they can do it. But they're way better than anything else. Yeah, you can see that SES. Oh wait a minute, yeah, SES is actually able to hold that. Okay, I think we can, to be honest, we can get the nose down. If we can hold it. We're holding it. That might just work. Don't know if we're holding it though. Map, let's see how we're doing. I'm going to cut there, because we're actually doing pretty damn good. RC and stuff as well. 183 we're heading towards. So we're going to try and circularize and hopefully not be like crazily off. So more vector controls, we'd have a smoother ascent. Come on now, just there we go. So we are looking at 25-second burn. That's quite substantial. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. Don't think we can do 25 seconds. We'll see what happens. We should be pretty much there though. So I'm going to throttle up. Yeah, look at that. Our SES wasn't even close. Oh wait a minute, our RCS units were not online. Of course. Dummy. Okay, we'll regain position, lock us in, throttle up. 1/3, hold in. 2/3, hold in. Looks like we might actually do this. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do this, no problem. Oh my god, yeah. Oh crap! Cut. I'm not sure what happened there, but we just lost complete control. Okay, reposition again. 2/3. We'll definitely need more vertical controls on this thing. Let's see how we're doing. Jeez. She really just gets really spazzy and then goes completely off course. So more vertical controls, I think we can have it. Come on, we can get you in orbit. Maybe 2/3 is too much. Let's go for 1/3 and just get this burn done. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get your nose up. How are we doing? Man, our orbit is screwed. But we're in orbit actually. Okay, I am going to flip this puppy around. I'm going to deorbit the fuel tank. We'll not need the RCS. So we just need to touch of power and then cut engines, and that thing is actually underpowered. There's a slight bit of thrust coming out of that. Hopefully that piece of debris will deorbit. I've not even seen it on the map yet. But yeah, hopefully that thing will deorbit itself, and maybe we should get more thrust. Hopefully it'll be out of the way. But here we are successfully now in orbit. So you can see it actually attaches to the top, but there is actually, if I spin this around to the sun, there's actually a, on the underside is actually where it opens. So there we go. And we also have a docking port here. And then we have 2 monopropellant tanks there. So this is where the payload will go for whatever the Kero military decides to put on this thing. Right, that was actually not the worst. We got into space. Not brilliantly, but we did. So KSB is down here, so let's figure out how the hell we're going to get down there. I say we probably want to do a burn somewhere over here. I'm thinking that's where the opposite side of this place will be. And bring this down. Problem as well, we might be quite off. No, we're off that much. Nice. Okay. I think maybe we want to do a burn around about here. Yeah, let's go for something like that. We'll see how close we get. I usually go for more aggressive approaches, and I want to try and get better at doing ones with less fuel burn. So we are coming up to our burn marker, and we're going to start burning. I actually love this little engine. It's incredibly fuel efficient. So we're going to do this burn, which is going to take another 13 seconds. And if we get it right, we'll be able to come in over KSP at a decent altitude. So that's currently set to 42 here. I'm thinking this will be there by the time we get there, but I think we're going to need to be lower than that. So let's try bringing this down to like 30. And now we just see what happens, because I've never tried this before. See all the debris up here next to my space station. Okay. So we will be re-entering atmosphere in a while. Wow, that looks beautiful down there. Looks very deserty. Alright, now we're hitting atmosphere. So this is going to be our big test about a new orbital approach. Because look, we're now under that marker. So it says 30,000. It's obviously going to be lower when we get there, but how much lower? I'm thinking I'm going to push this up a little bit. Let's go for like 35. So this is really a test. We're going into unknown territory here. So shouldn't be long. Well, we're still at 60,000. So we've got to drop about 30,000 before we can find out if this is going to work. So we are here. That's our lowest point. And KSP is just here. We're at 40-odd thousand. Camera's not changed yet. It's quite striking to see it at this angle though. So we're flying over the continent here, the one before. We've got a sea to fly over. And then we have... So we can see this is getting pushed forward and forward. So will we overshoot? Will we undershoot? What the heck's going to happen? Ooh, just looking at it, the camera's changed good. Just looking at it, it looks like we'll undershoot, I think. But to be honest, I don't know. Blue line is falling back like crazy. This is a really good... Wow, this is actually looking alright. Now, I don't want to have my nose too far up because I don't want to be acting like a lifting body at the moment. Even, of course, we are. We've got wings. Okay, we're burning. There's the base down there. I'm not going to try changing my angle of attack though. The blue line has really stopped moving now, or at least it's going a lot slower. Looks like we're going to potentially overshoot, so I'm just getting the nose down a little bit. I'm going to try and bring this in pretty good. This is looking alright actually. We might have a bit of flying, but this thing's got tons of fuel left in it, which will burn away quick when we're using it, but it's not too bad. We're really scorching the place up. So my last vehicle like this was the X-37, so just like the American military's one, or the American Air Force. This one is a slight change on that design, slightly bigger. All the fuel's up the front now, so we are overshooting. So maybe my original target of bringing the marker over the base at about 30,000 was actually bang on, because we would have probably been pretty damn good. So we're down to 14,000 now, we're slowing down. Not by much, like we're still going 700 meters a second. We could abort, head for the second runway. It's feasible. But then I think we got the fuel. We got the fuel. Okay, it's time to attempt. I'm going to throttle up just so we have a little bit of thrust back there. And then I'm going to try and bring this thing around. Just ease it. I'm going to get impatient quickly though. See how this does. And what I'm worried about with this vessel is its tail. I don't really know if it's good enough. I feel like that's where some of its instability comes from, is it just can't hold a good line sometimes. Under stress, like if it's not under any stress, it flies beautifully. So we're about 200 meters a second. I kind of want to hold that speed, I think. So I'm going to throttle up. And let's see what we can do with it. It's actually looking alright. Yeah. All we need to do is get there on the fuel we've got. So there's our current fuel supplies. We're not looking too bad. But we're not closing on this place particularly quick either, are we? We can see, thanks to our little our launch struts, we can see we're 25k away. I think we'll make it. You see that little, just as a touch of instability in this thing. I think it really is the tailplanes. I might have to look into changing them. But now that I've got the launcher latched to the back of it, I'm not really sure how I'm going to fix that. Because having them at this 45-degree angle does not help. We're looking alright. I'm going to fast forward. Let's see, we can do 3x. Stable. Nice. Oh, a little twitch. That'll happen again, I expect. We're alright at the moment though. Fuel's looking really good. Okay, gonna slow down. Oh, another twitch. Gonna line up with the runway. Yeah, you see there's just something, there's something that's making it unstable. And I'm pretty sure it's those tailplanes. Because I put them in the same angle as the X-37, but I think it was maybe a miscalculation not to fix them a bit more stringently. We're looking alright. We do look to be butt heavy. Like even with SAS on, you can see we are totally sticking our bum up, which is not good. I'm going to bring the throttle down actually, maybe that'll stabilize us. Yeah, man, that, oh god. Okay, yeah, there's too much left on the front, it looks like. Something's up on the... Yeah, we're just pulling our butt down. There's nothing heavy back there though. Just not sure if we maybe just have way too much lift at the front, like I say. Okay, gear down please. She's coming in like nice and stable. Well, not stable, but she's coming in okay, I can control her. But imagine this instability like high up in the atmosphere when we're coming in at like Mach 2 through the atmosphere. When we've used more fuel on a mission. Could be seriously bad. So yeah, either we have too much lift at the front. Ooh, or too much weight at the back, or not enough lift at the back maybe. A bit of a bounce there. Let's get the brakes on. And she's home. Well, thanks for joining me for that. I think we're going to need way more work. I think there's a lot that we need to work on to fix this thing up. Still not as stable as I want it to be. But we'll try and figure that out. Thanks for watching.